Hello, my name is Evan, and if you want to have a Minecraft YouTube channel that explodes with views and subscribers in 2020, then stay tuned. Now before we get started, make sure to go click the big red subscribe button and drop a like right now. That way you never miss another one of my videos. Now starting it off with tip number 1 is get involved in the community. Now if you're going to reach any sort of success in 2020, what you're going to need to do is get to know people. Get to know people who have already established themselves in the community. Otherwise, you're going to have a very tough time getting people to find your channel. YouTube is a very crowded place nowadays, and the best way to make sure that you stand out is through connections. And this could mean meeting new people, whether it be on like Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube itself, watching other popular channels and videos to see what they are doing and understand what's going on. And where the community is at, and it also helps get your name out there. Now when I say that, I do not mean self-promotion. Self-promotion is a very bad thing. You do not want to do that. It makes you look needy, and it makes you look like you don't know how to grow your channel, so you're just gonna throw your stuff out there and hope somebody clicks. Now tip number 2 is collabs. Make sure that when you meet those new people that you get to collab with them. Now, I don't mean force them to collab with you. I mean, just be nice, be a great person, and just be a friend and make some videos together. Collabs are amazing because not only do they help you because you get your channel out to an entirely new audience, but it also builds positive relationships between you and the person that you are collabing with. And it also adds flavor to your videos because if every single one of your videos is just you talking to the camera, that works for some people, but it's always good to spice stuff up. And just having another person there can bring so much energy that you never would have had. Now tip number 3 is to make great quality videos. Now one of the most important things, and I cannot stress this enough, how important it is audio. In my opinion, audio is the single most important aspect of a video. Without audio, the audience is just left with nothing. They just watch. If you ever watch a movie, some of the things that make a great movie are dialogue and the soundtrack. And that is no different for a regular YouTube video. Now the opposite is also true. If you don't have audio, it's bad. And if you have really bad audio, it's bad. So make sure that you have just a good quality mic. Even if you record your audio with your phone, that's still much better than having none at all or a terrible mic. Make sure that you spend time on figuring out the perfect settings for your microphone. Now, one thing that you gotta do is talk a lot. Now, I know it depends on what kind of videos you're making. Like, for example, if you're making a montage, you do not want to talk a lot because that would kind of ruin the point of the montage. But if you're just making a regular Minecraft video with commentary, a challenge, or any type of video like that, make sure that you are always talking about something. And one tip, if you don't know what to talk about, is just state the obvious. Talk about what's going on. Be the own announcer of your own game. Obviously, don't be obnoxious about it, but just say like exactly what you're going to do, why you're going to do it, and what else is going on, what you see. And that is a great way to kind of like walk your audience through the video, almost like a sports game. If you ever watch a sports game with a announcer, it's so much better when even though you're seeing everything, it's so much better when someone's there to tell you what's going on. Now, another important thing with having good quality videos is the resolution. Now, if you cannot have a good resolution without it lagging your computer, you either need a new computer or a better program. Now, obviously, to some extent, like some computers just can't handle it. And that's too bad. One thing that you could try doing is, again, using your phone. Phones are very important. You could record your face with a phone if you want to do face cam or your audio to take stress off of your computer. Now, I'm not saying this is going to work 100% of the time, but it might help out. Now, going along with resolution, make sure that your video does not lag. If you are recording and you're just skipping around, if you're just like looking like the video's just constantly skipping, the viewer is going to become unimmersed from your video and they're going to want to click off. They're going to see something else and they're going to be like, oh, this is so much better quality. Now, the third most important thing in good quality videos is editing. If you don't know how to edit, teach yourself. There are plenty of YouTube videos out there. There are plenty of free programs out there. I'll probably be coming out with a video on some free editing softwares soon. But I know there is even one built into YouTube if you really need to use that. But make sure that you do have editing in your videos, or else it's just gonna look unclean and it's gonna drag on. Now finally, with good quality videos comes thumbnails, titles, and descriptions, and tags, and all that stuff. Make sure that you don't just post a video without having some sort of thumbnail for it. If there's no good thumbnail, if it just looks like a screenshot from the video, people are not going to click on it. It is just a fact. People like thumbnails. Thumbnails show the viewer what your video is going to be about, and it also shows people the quality. People associate the quality of the thumbnail with the quality of the video. There are plenty of free softwares out there for making thumbnails. Again, teach yourself how to do it is very worthwhile. I made a video myself on how to make high quality thumbnails. So make sure to go click that. It's in the top right hand corner right over there. Now, one thing it should go without saying, but titles. You have to have a good title. If your title is just something random, people just won't know what your video is about, and it won't be worth their time to click on it. So make sure that you have all of those things good for the quality of your videos. And my mindset on YouTube is, if your quality is high, your subs will rise and your views will rise to match it. So make sure, again, always be getting better. Now, tip number 4 is interaction. Now, this one is very, very important, especially in the gaming community, because part of playing games is playing games with other people. Now, one great way to do this is to encourage interaction. Tell people to comment. Tell people, I want to hear your thoughts. And then, almost as important as encouraging interaction is actually paying attention to that. Go down, answer your comments, answer your DMs on other platforms if you have Instagram, Discord, Twitter, whatever it is. Make sure that you actually pay attention to people's thoughts and messages. And it could also help you improve the quality of your videos if somebody doesn't like a certain part of a video and they give you their opinion on it. You can always change that. And a huge part of interaction is making every viewer feel important and like they were a part of a family. Because one of the best ways to set yourself apart from other people is being you and building a relationship between you and your viewers. Now, tip number 5 is to be consistent. And what I mean by being consistent is have a schedule, have a posting schedule. Now, if you can't have a posting schedule, at least say, I post twice a week, 3 times a week, once a month. At least have some sort of reassurance that you are going to be posting. Otherwise, people might think that you just left the platform, stop posting, and they will stop watching your videos and stop waiting for you to post some. Also, if you are going to take a break, make sure to tell people that you're going to take a break. That way, people know and they're ready for it. Because if people just see that you disappeared for a whole week when you usually post almost every day, they're going to think something's wrong or that you just left. And they're not going to like it. Now, tip number 6 is to stay relevant. Now, what I mean by this is pay attention to trends. Pay attention to what's going on. Current events and stuff that is happening right now is always great to make a video on because it's new. Something that's happening right now is always going to be new. And trust me, new videos are much better than old videos. Now, if you look at a video from years ago and you're like, wow, that's so cool, and you make a video exactly like that, chances are it's not going to do well. Because first of all, very few people can start trends or bring trends back. So trends that are years old and were popular but aren't anymore are not going to be as good as stuff that is popular right now. For example, right now, as many of you may know, there is the Minecraft butt challenges going on. Everyone's doing Minecraft butt this, Minecraft butt that. And so the people who have jumped on that and thought of some great ideas for themselves have seen major growth in the past couple of months or the past year. So just pay attention to trends, what's popular, and always make videos about that. And number 7, that's probably the most important tip I have for you, is to be positive and enjoy it. trust me when I say this, if you are not enjoying yourself on the platform, if you're just on YouTube for the money, you're not going to make it. You have to enjoy and be committed to what you are doing, or else people will be able to see that. Trust me, if you don't care, people notice. People 100% notice. If you're always complaining about stuff, especially on live streams, if you're always complaining about a bunch of random stuff, if you're always negative, then that's going to translate to the viewers and they're gonna feel bad. And then they'll associate that bad feeling with your videos. When I watch this person, I feel bad, so I'm not gonna watch them. So what you have to do is you have to always be positive, no matter what. Be positive and be happy. That way, the people watching your videos feel the same way. You are in control of how your channel works out, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's not the algorithm, it's not that you're small. There's always some way where you can make your channel better and achieve success. So those are my 7 strategies on how to achieve success when you have a Minecraft YouTube channel in 2020. Now these tips could be applied to many other channels as well. I just chose stuff that has worked for me and what I'm going to continue to get better at. Now again guys, make sure to go click the subscribe button and like the video if you made it this far. Make sure to drop a comment, tell me if it helped, tell me if I missed anything, and just leave your thoughts in the comment section. I will make sure to acknowledge or answer every single comment. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Have a great rest of your guys' day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.